Hey guys, it's Tiffany. So I recorded a video this morning on the way to work, and for some reason it kept, every time I tried to upload it, because I'm just recording with my phone, because it seems to be the easiest thing for me to do anymore. I don't have time to edit videos. But I recorded it, and every time, and it's longer than most I think I've ever posted with my phone, and so every time I'm like posting it says sharing was interrupted, so I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's my iPhone or what. But I just figured I would post a quick video. You can ignore I have 2 balloons in the back. For Valentine's Day for my niece and nephew, which I'll be taking to their school on Thursday morning. The lady told me they'll last 10 days. So they better last 10 days. But I got my niece and nephew some candy and a few just little things, nothing huge. I got my niece some candy that she likes, and she wanted some dress-up heels, and I'm not sure why. She's not really a dress-up kind of kid usually, but she wanted dress-up heels, so I got her some dress-up heels. And I got them Squishy Bath, which they love. And if you've never heard of that, it's Squishy BAFF. They love it for the bathtub. So I got them each a thing of that. And then candy. I got her some little play necklaces, like dress-up jewelry. And Caden, I got Caden a little gift card for Walmart so he can go and buy something, because he's a really hard one to buy for. He's just sports. That's pretty much it. But so anyways, I can't update you guys on weight because I don't know. I haven't updated since my last video was last Wednesday. Today's Monday, so it's really not been that long. I feel like it's been forever though. But I have my EGD on the 4th, as you guys know. My sister's going with me to that, so I'm not nervous about it anymore. I think I was kind of nervous because I felt like everything was just coming so fast the other day, but you know, it happens. But I have my EGD on the 4th. So I finally went and joined the gym last Thursday. I'm actually going to try to make it there tonight to work out. We'll see if I get there in time, because I have to run and pick up stuff for my new room at work, and I've spent the day in there. I told you I get hiccups every time I do this. But I spent the day in there. Oh my goodness. The day in the room getting everything together and going through binders and getting this paper together with this paper, and you know, going through my closet to see what supplies I needed and to get like my core folders and all just different things together. So it was a long day, and I've got to get a binder and a few other things at Walmart, so I'm going to stop by there. And the gym's only open until 8, so we'll see. It's already after 6. But okay, besides all that, I joined the gym last Thursday. I was pretty excited because I got on the elliptical, and it's been the first time I had been in a gym in about a year and a half. I do work out, you know, outside of the gym, running in the summer and spring and fall and walking and stuff like that, but okay, so I must be really tired for some reason. I did wake up without an alarm this morning, so I seemed like I was pretty well rested. But anyways, so I was kind of nervous though, because I did feel like maybe I pushed myself a little hard in the gym, which made me nervous because, and I don't know if I've ever talked about this in a video or not, because I can't remember if I did or not, but mid last year, around June, May or June, I'm pretty sure it was mid-June, I went running one day, and I'm very athletic. You know, like this weekend was a full basketball weekend for me. It was nothing but basketball weekend, which I love because basketball is my favorite sport. Friday, my cousin had practice. I got off work, went straight up to Ohio, got to Ohio about 8 o'clock, 8:30, 8 o'clock, so a little bit after 8. Went to her practice, left her practice, was up till 2 a.m., had been up since 6:50 that morning. I was up till 2 a.m., went back to bed, got up at 8 something. Had 2 basketball games that morning, Gage and Savannah's basketball games, my little cousins in Ohio. And then I left there about 1 something and drove up to Georgetown where I work to pick up a coworker, because we were going to the UK basketball game at Rupp Arena. So we went to the UK game, and then I didn't get home till like 8 o'clock on Saturday. I was drained. Finally went to bed about 10:30, 11. Then got up Sunday morning, took a shower, got dressed, and went up to Paris, which is about 20 minutes from my house, because my nephew had a round robin, which is like teams just play each other. It's not even really a tournament. They just get together and play each other. So my nephew I went up there, and we were up there for like 4 hours that day. So it was a basketball-filled weekend, which was great. But I'm really athletic, as I said, and my friend Travis is actually my little cousin Savannah's coach, and we were out in the middle of the court. We're the same age. Well, he's a few months younger than me, but he'll be 26 soon. We were standing out in the court, and we were shooting and stuff, and I was like, watch, I'm going to make a half court, and he said, you ain't going to make no half court shot. And I was standing out there, and I was like, all right, watch me. And got out there, and I sunk a half court shot, and he was cracking up because he was like, whatever, I almost bet you $20. I was like, I wish you would have, because that would have been sweet. But anyway, so I'm really athletic. I can run, I can walk, I can Flip, I can't do flips. I can do cartwheels. I don't do flips. I've always been scared of flips. I used to do back bends until I fractured my wrist doing a back bend uphill one time. Don't ever do a back bend uphill, it's not smart. So anyways, I'm really athletic. You know, I can run really fast. I can run as fast as a lot of people that I know. You know, my little cousin Savannah, like, she's a runner. I can run just as fast as her, if not faster. And so, I mean, despite my size, I'm still athletic. So, what happened was last summer, I went running one day, and it was a pretty hot day outside. We had a really hot last summer was really hot. But I went running and was really excited because after the run was over, I did feel like I pushed myself really hard in the run, but sometimes I feel like you have to. Well, after the run, I felt great. You know, I was like, oh, that was a workout, but I felt good. I was like, I'm probably going to be sore later on. Well, 3 days later, out of nowhere, I just get extreme all over pain. It was just like it kind of hit me. Literally, it felt like 1 hour it was fine, and the next hour it was horrible, and I felt like I couldn't move. It was hard to walk. It was painful. I felt like I would rather have been in a coma. I was in so much pain. My ankles were hurting, my joints were hurting, and my muscles were hurting. I felt like I couldn't walk. I felt like I couldn't sit up. I felt really tired. Like, I just couldn't explain. It was so bizarre. So I did some research online and found out it was probably DOMS, where I pushed myself really hard running up and down a hill and stuff in the heat is probably what it was. So I was like, well, I'm going to wait a couple weeks, and if it doesn't go away, then I'll go to the doctor. 2 weeks later, it still didn't go away. I was still in so much pain, I could barely move. I would cry, like, I was in so much pain, and I'm not a crier. It was horrible. So finally one night, I was like, I've got to go to the ER for this. My ankle was swollen huge, and it's my left ankle. I've never had issues with my left ankle. My right ankle I have fractured in a car wreck, so it'll occasionally swell or hurt. But my left ankle I've never had any issues with. So I went to the hospital, and at the hospital, they did an x-ray, and I found out I had fractured my fourth metatarsal in the top of my foot on my left foot, which was why my ankle was swelled. Well, he was like, you know, I was telling him about the rest of the pain I was having. He's like, that's weird. He's like, you know, tomorrow when you go to your doctor for follow-up, tell him about it. So I went to the doctor the next day. I told him about it, and they did some blood work and found out that my rheumatoid arthritis levels were high. Now, my mom has fibromyalgia, and she has osteoarthritis. So it kind of made me nervous because I was like, oh my God, like, I can't be 25 years old and have, like, arthritis already that's this bad, especially out of left field. And so I was like, I don't know what's going on, but this is scaring me, and I was in so much pain. So he gave me a prescription for Voltaren or diclofenac. It's arthritis medicine for swelling in the joints. So I had to go to a specialist a couple different times out of town and get more blood work and x-rays done and stuff. And they came back and said, you know, well, your tests are normal, but we don't know why you're in so much pain. And I'm like, well, this is like not just a little bit of pain. This is like enough pain that, like, you guys should really fix the issue. Like, I was so frustrated. So anyways, they, you know, this car in front of me is making me crazy. They're going 45 and a 55. Like, get on it, car, and stop talking. Jeez Louise. Anyways, I went to, you know, I got to where I was on the medication, and it was prescribed 2 times a day. It was not a painkiller of any kind. I've never taken painkillers but one time, and I took it literally 1 pill after my car wreck, and they made me in the hospital, and I threw it up within 30 minutes, so I've been scared to take them ever since, just because of my reaction. I get really sick easy. So it was just like a normal, you know, swelling, kind of like an ibuprofen type medicine for my joints. So I took it, and there were days that I took it 3 times a day because I was in so much pain, just hoping that it would work, and there were days that didn't work at all, and there were days that I felt fine. But I could definitely tell if I missed a dose, and for a while, I had to be on it for about 2 or 3 months. It was actually for however long it needed to be, but finally about 3 months out, it was like all of a sudden I could, like, go, you know, with 2 pills a day instead of 3, and then I could get down to like 1 a day, and then I got down to 1 every few days, and then I was like, not at all. So, like, it was heaven sent the day that I finally stopped having pain, because I can't even begin to describe to you all the amount of pain that I was in for 2 months. It was the most bizarre thing ever. So, yeah, so that was really frustrating for me.